every year, thousands of students hear the same sentence. Don't worry, we will get you scholarship. Some people promise 20%, some people promise 30%, and some people almost hear that they can study for free in Australia. But when they reach Australia, they realize that scholarships are not what they have expected. It might be the case with you. So, how do scholarships actually work in Australia? Let's talk about this. Who gets them? Can you get a 100% scholarship? And is it possible to reduce almost 50 lakhs rupees or any currency investment significantly with scholarship? So let's talk on this and let's go forward. Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video. This is your KapsLock and today we are back with another video. We are talking on scholarships. This is a really vast medium of discussion and people want different type of topics related to this, but I am making this big deep dived video so that you can at least understand what the main core values and what the main core concepts are related to scholarships if you are a new student or you're about to be an Australian international student. So let's talk on this first chapter, what most of the people think what scholarships are. Let's talk on this. So many Indian students maybe imagine scholarships work the same way they work in India. Means you top your class, you are getting paid all the fees by the government, or you crack one big exam, right? But Australia doesn't work like that, being honest. Most scholarships in Australia come from universities by themselves. Their goal is not charity, their goal is attracting good students from around the globe, and that's why you will hear the terms like international student scholarship, merit scholarship, vice chancellor scholarship, Dean scholarship, early acceptance scholarship. So different names but the same purpose, which is to attract the students. Simple terms. Okay, the next chapter, the biggest myth. So this is probably the biggest misconception, which is students think I get 25% scholarship, so they will assume 25% they need to pay less every year. That's not true. Some scholarships only apply for the first year. Some scholarships continue every semester only if you maintain certain grades, and some might apply only to the tuition fees, not the living expense, not the health insurance, not the travel cost. So when someone might hear that you're getting a scholarship, your next question should be scholarship on what? Next chapter is how much scholarship should or do students usually get. So let's be realistic, let's talk numbers. The majority of Indian students or the majority of any student in Australia receive something between 10%, 15%, 20% and sometimes 25%. They're the most common scholarships most of the people get. Even I got it when I applied for my masters in animation, games and interactivity in RMIT University. If you don't know, just to tell you. So they're usually based on the grades which you got the last time, right? Your academic performance technically, previous percentage, university requirements, your course, and occasionally your country, which country you choose. So higher scholarships like 40%, 50% or more, they exist, but they're very competitive and they're less common to get. Full scholarships are even rarer, especially for the coursework like master's degrees. They're more commonly awarded for research programs, for example, someone who's doing PhD, exceptional academic achievements or government funded initiatives. So yes, they are real, but they're tough to get, and also they should not be your expectations. You can try, but it's gonna be tough. Okay, next chapter is can average students get scholarships? Absolutely yes. One of the biggest myths is that you need 95% in your last studies or in your school. Not true. Many universities offer automatic scholarships. That means if you meet their academic criteria, the scholarship is applied automatically. For example, I got a scholarship 25% automatically because I received 85 or plus 85% in my bachelor's when I did it. So no interviews, no lengthy applications, no separate competition. And also the exact percentage required varies from one university to another. You need to double check with your agent and all the universities. Some universities might offer scholarships to students with relatively modest grades, while other universities would be having stricter requirements. So that's why comparing the universities always matters. And also that's why I'm making multiple videos and podcasts for you so that you can know about universities, RMIT, Deakin, international, different universities, courses and all. Watch those podcasts, and it's not just about international students, it's about making a successful career in Australia. Subscribe to the channel, link is in bio, and also you need that channel because you will be learning so much from that channel. So make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to bring in the topics where other people might not be able to bring. That requires me to put so much extra effort in this, but I need your support as well. Anyway, coming back, our next chapter is can scholarship cover your entire education? Let's do the maths. So suppose your tuition fees is around $40,000 per year, Australian dollars I'm talking about. A 20% scholarship saves you almost almost $8,000 annually, and across a 2 years master's degree, it's gonna be $16,000. That's a meaningful saving. But you remember that you will still need to budget for living expenses, overseas health insurance, visa cost, travel cost, everyday expenses. A scholarship helps in reducing the tuition fees, it's true, but it does not eliminate the overall cost of studying in Australia as an international student. Remember this point. Next chapter is how to improve your chances. So this is not one magic trick. It's simple. Let me tell you. Some of the factors that can help: first, strong academic results in your past studies. Second, applying early. Third, choosing universities that actively offer international scholarships to the students. A well-prepared application when it's required. Most of the times it's not required, but you're applying for 40 or 50%, then you might need an application. And meeting all admission requirements and criteria. Simple. Some scholarships are automatic, others require separate application, as I mentioned before. Always read the university scholarship page carefully. That's where people lack. Please do it. Next chapter is, should you choose a university only because of a scholarship? This is where most of the students make a costly mistake, because imagine University A offers us 30% scholarship, University B offers a 10 or 15% scholarship. Not necessarily you need to choose any of those university, for example A or B. If, for instance, if University B has strong graduate outcomes, better industry connections, higher employability rate, the long-term return could be way far stronger and greater than you would get from University A with extra scholarship amount. So scholarship is a discount in simple terms. Your degree is an investment. It's a big investment. So don't confuse between these two options. Think properly, write down the terms, and then take a decision. And obviously, I also want to mention that I have recently thought of booking in one-in-one sessions. So if you want to book one-in-one sessions, the link is in the description. Go book a session and then we can talk. Anyway, so the conclusion is, scholarships in Australia are real. Yes, they are not magic. That's true. Most students can receive a modest amount of tuition fees discounts, which is scholarships, rather than the full funding, and that's perfectly okay. Your goal should not be to find the biggest scholarship or scholarship opportunity. Your goal should be to choose a university that gives you the best balance of academics, affordability, and career opportunities in the future. Because saving a few $1,000s today means a very little if it limits your opportunity after your graduation, grow your career in the future. Also, if you want me to make a video on how to reduce cost of living as a student so that you can save some money, and also while your scholarships are working on the behind in your tuition fees, let me know in comment section. We can make a video on this. This is your KapsLock signing off. I thought this video would be helpful for so many students to understand the scholarships term in Australia. If you are one of them, that's good. Like this video. If you're not, share this to a friend or maybe your brother or sister who wants to know how things work related to scholarship in Australia. This is KapsLock signing off. Subscribe my other two channels. You might find them below or in the home page. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. Give me the topics. Comment down below. If you like this topic, let me know. If you don't like any point, please let me know so that I can learn and create better videos for you. This KapsLock again saying signing off. Follow me everywhere. Links are in description. See you guys. And book one-in-one session if you want some personal guidance. See you.